everybody. I know, hi, let me back up just a second. Tonight got all discombobulated. I am Brenda Sellers, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Welcome to a rainy, wet Monday. If you live in the South or in Tennessee, let's give it a second or two for everybody to join us. I know that it is probably right on the nose, which people probably don't expect that from me, but see, I'm trying to do a little better. So I'll give it time to come across and show that I'm live. So while we're doing that, we'll just chat for a second or two. Hope that everybody has had a good Monday. My hubby is on vacation. His vacation actually started this week, or started today after he got off work. He did it a little, he worked today and then he's off the rest of the week, plus Monday of next week because it's Memorial Day here in the States. And so he decided to just take the rest of the week off. He's got a bunch of projects planned for himself. So he said, hey, why don't we just go out to eat tonight? It's like, okay, who am I to say no to that, right? So we did, and we went to one place, and they said 30-minute wait, and he said, no. So we went to another one, got right in, and then we sat and waited for our food. So that's why we bumped it to 8:30. So anyway, here we are. Hope that you have had a great day. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. And just hope that you got to enjoy Monday. So who doesn't like a Monday, right? Anyway, I will wanted to share with you this coming Friday is the last day to register for our Creative Escape. But while it still hasn't come across and shown that I'm live, let me grab my other laptop and see if it's working. So hold on one second. I'm still in the room, just in a different location. Just a minute. Okay. It's showing on my page. So that's what I wanted to check, basically. All right. Anyway, hope, again, I'll just remind you of who I am, Brenda, and that we've got a lot of stuff going on. Come Friday is the last day to register for the Creative Escape Summer Edition. Brandy, my friend, and I are doing this. It's an all-day gig from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. It's on, the event will be on June the 11th. The cost of $99 includes a cool Stampin' Up goodie bag valued at over $50 of Stampin' Up product. You get a 6-foot table, at least a 6-foot table space to do your own crafts and stuff. We'll have 8 make and takes, lunch and dinner, and some table gifts, otherwise known as pillow gifts, and prize patrol, so your name will go in a drawing or however we decide to do it that day. So registration deadline is Friday, May 27th. You'll have your own space to work. You can bring any craft you want to work on. We'll have extension cords, so if you want to bring a sewing machine, we won't butt the tables next to each other, so if you're sewing, it won't jar your neighbor. You might want to bring a little light so that you have more light directly down on your own space. Our make and takes are going to feature the Tea Boutique suite of products those are, let me grab the catalog. In our new catalog, this lovely one, if you don't have one and you would like one, please let me know. You can leave a comment in the comment section of this video. Shoot me an email, text, send me a pigeon, however you think it'll get to me. It's on page 12 and 13. It is this suite of products. If you want the stamp set and the dies, you can let us know when you register and you'll get those at a discount as well. I know that if you order them as a bundle, you already get a 10%, but you'll get them with no shipping and stuff to you. So they'll be at the $45. So we're going to use that. At least 8 make and takes. A mystery stamping event. If you've never participated in one of those, you can participate on that day. It's going to be lots of fun. We will give you directions on how to put your card together, and you get to do it. So everybody's will probably be a little bit different. So that'll be really fun. Let me hold it up again. So if you want to shoot your camera at that, and get it closer, the QR code, or I'll put the link in the video description. It's bit.ly/ETCE, which stands for East Tennessee Creative Escape /summer 22. So I'll put all of that in the in the description. You wouldn't know I talk for a living, right? So we would love to have you join us. We have had a lot of positive response. We are looking forward to attending and spoiling everyone who has already registered. So join us. It'll be fun. I look forward to that. Another fun thing that Stampin' Up is doing right now is, if you love Stampin' Up's colors and all of the color coordination, right now, if you don't already have the new in colors, which are these lovely little jewels. Oh, I'm not showing one of them. There, Starry Sky's trying to hide on me. These are probably some of the ones that I have learned their name of the fastest, and it's probably because I love them all so much. It's a hard toss-up for me to pick a favorite. Out of those 4, if I had to keep narrowing, it would be those 3. Oop, those 3. Orchid Oasis, Starry Sky, and Tahitian Tide. Those are my most favorite. And then throw in that little bit of, hey Brandy, Sweet Sorbet. Then you gotta have a little bit of green, which is Parakeet Party. So I love those colors. You could make all kinds of cards with just those 5 colors. So if you don't have them and you want them, and you want a whole bunch of product for a little bit of price, right now is a great time to do that. And just order the starter kit for $99, and you'll get all 5 of the new in colors. You'll get a pack of cardstock to go with that, a pack of the in color designer series paper, which is 6x6. It's beautiful. Let me grab some right here. I've been playing with this pack, so probably not all of it is in there, but the patterns are gorgeous. So you got plaid, you got some dots on the back, you got some flowers, you got some stripes. Every color has these designs. There's the flowers again. And there's the plaid. I think I'm missing one. Maybe not. for those 4 designs. So flowers, plaids, dots, and stripes. But they're pretty. Come on, guys. Who wouldn't love to have a whole pack of that paper, right? And then you also get some grid paper, in color grid paper with that. So you get to be part of whatever team you decide to join. I would love to have you be a homegrown stamper. So you get to pick $129 normally. They're going to throw in all of this stuff, which is over a $66 value. You only pay $99 and shipping is free. Yes. I'm reading to see. You might have to pay tax. Doesn't say that on there. I can't remember. But if you want all the new in colors, that is a tremendous way to get them. Then you get to be part of our team. You get to attend our team events. You get to attend some of our big events at a discount. All kinds of fun stuff. So there's the 2 main things that are going on. Also, I have a class coming up Saturday, this coming Saturday, May the 28th from 11 to 1, a card class. So if you want to attend that, you can look for the information in the comments or details of this post. All right, all of that aside, let's flip the camera down and let's make a card. I'm basing this card same layout as one of the cards that I made for a swap that I participated in, but I'm going to do the design a little bit different. So let me flip it down and we'll go from there. So if you get dizzy, this is where I always say close your eyes and I'll tell you when you can look. Otherwise you'll get to see the ceiling and a light. So hold on a second. 1 minute. Flip. There we go. And one of my babies wants in here. She's been a little lonely since we went to eat dinner. She didn't get her normal cuddles. So she thinks mommy has deserted her even though her daddy's in the other room. Silly kids. We are starting with a piece of designer series paper. This is from the Perfectly Penciled designer series paper pack. I have cut it to be, and my blend exploded when I opened it, 3.5 by 5.5. So usually when you grab one of those, you think, oh, I'm going to color those flowers. I was watching Kylie Bertucci a couple of weeks ago and saw her do this, and it's like, I got to try it. So I'm trying it tonight. We're seeing how it works. She colored the background. So I started this a little bit before I started my live to try to see how fast, see if I could get one done. But obviously I didn't get very far. So I will chatter while I am coloring. So what she did is she colored the background around all of the flowers, and it gave it a whole different look. So I'm just going through and I'm outlining first, not super close because it kind of bleeds a little bit. Then I go in and I fill in the white spaces. You don't have to be perfect because, again, like I said, it will bleed over just a little bit. And you want to make sure you have your table protected because, see, it is going through the paper. If you have any big plans coming up for Memorial Day, put those in there. Maybe we all want to, what are some traditions, I guess, in your family that you typically do for Memorial Day weekend? And see, when Kylie did this, she had on a shirt that she got inspiration out of. It was so funny. She said, ah, you can get inspiration anywhere. And it kind of looks janky and jagged when you first start. That, I promise, this is the same color blend that I used when I started. It just had a little bit more time to dry. But I just kind of outline all of these images. And you could take your whole 12 by 12 sheet and color the whole thing in and then cut it down if you wanted to. Or you can cut it to size, which is what I did, so I wasn't coloring the whole piece on here. Because that would, a 12 by 12 piece would take forever to color on video. And I'm pretty sure not everybody wants to listen to me talk that long. And again, these blends will kind of spread out and fill in some of their little holes. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but coloring is one of those pastimes that just is relaxing, in my opinion. And I tend to use the brush tip. And when I've got these big spaces, I lay it on its side so that I'm not pressing down and ruining my little fine tip. And again, I just go in and I outline the images. And then go back in and fill those spaces in. And you can go over the lines because that's obviously just a little line drawing, but I don't want to go over the leaves where they've got it. And you can do this with any color blend you want. Kylie used, I think, the Orchid Oasis. It was very pretty. That's pretty close to the color shirt she had on. It was gorgeous. And for those of you who have not seen her, she is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. So I love watching her because her and her husband Bruno are wonderful demonstrators. They come up with some amazing projects. And on top of that, the accent. Of course, she would probably say that I have an accent, but I love listening to her talk. And they just have fun. I had them on YouTube on the big TV in the other room one day, and my husband came in and he said, "Who is that?" And I told him, and he said, "Oh, I could listen to her talk a lot." I said, "Well, hang around, buddy. You can learn how to stamp with me." And he just kind of chuckled a little bit. He said, "Yeah, I'll listen to her, but I don't think I'm stamping with you." I said, "Well, her husband stamps with her." It didn't work. But usually when I see a piece of designer series paper like this and I see it black and white, it's like, I want to color those images. And I wouldn't typically think about coloring the background around the images. So I just wanted to share with you what she shared, because we all see different people in different places, and give you a different idea of what to do with your designer series paper. All right, let me catch some of these. Oops. And the more I'm using the light sweet sorbet, but the more you go over it, the darker it will get. So you can either start with the light one and color as dark as you want, or you can color with the dark one and just start dark. However you want to do it, it's your project. Let's go in here and get this. That's all in that corner. Give it a little pop of color inside there by those little branches. My coloring is shaking the table a little bit. Sorry about that. Lay it on its side. And see, that gave that piece of designer series paper a whole new look. What do you think? All right, so now again, that I always put a label on my blends, because that print is just tiny, so I can read that. Can't read it without my glasses still, but that makes it easier for me to read. All right, so let's lay that to the side. I cut a piece of sweet sorbet cardstock. It is 4 by 5.5. And grab my adhesive. And on this one, because it's got butterflies on there, oh, I see where I missed some. Coloring. Let's when I go to put it on my card base, I want to make sure that my butterflies are facing up, so they're not flying on their heads. All right, so here's a piece of basic white thick cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5. Opens that direction. There we go. All right, now let's cut a little tag. And grab my little Stampin' Cut mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. This one I'm just going to run through first and then stamp on it so that I know, because it's going to have 2 sets of words on it. That way I know where I can stamp them. Move her back to her little perch. Probably need to start using my new cutting plates because it leaves a little fuzz on there. All right, and because these stamps are polymer, I'm gonna get my foam pad. And this one is going to say sending right there. So I need my big block. And I'm also going to stamp that in Sweet Sorbet. If you're afraid that you don't get it inked up good, you can definitely put this in the Stamparatus. Or if you're afraid that you might get it on your mat, you can put another little piece of paper underneath it. That's fine too. I think we'll be okay. Beautiful. Grab my little Stampin' Chamois. Oops, it's still got ink on the block. Probably would not hurt me a bit to clean off all of my blocks. All right, now let's say sending a note of thanks. Well, that's not it. It's hard to read these little guys in here. That one says love and big hugs. It's birthday wishes. Let's see what this one is. That one says comfort. Here it is. And because these little polymer stamps kind of wiggle a little bit, I like to lay them down first before I put them on the mat or on the block. That way they kind of get where they wiggle themselves the way they need to. And then I tap, tap, tap. And then now I can stamp. Perfect. Trying to close up the ink pad so I don't put my paper or my fingers in it. All right, I'm going to lay this back over here and grab some Sweet Sorbet ribbon. This is the metallic woven ribbon. Ooh, I could have cut that a little longer. Pop that right through there. I'm going to fray it just a little bit. I don't know if you can see the, yeah, you can, I think. Oh, that's pretty. All right, now let's grab our card. Let's grab some dimensionals. All right, now it needs some bling. So my rhinestones. Oh, they're laying right here. It's like, I know I've got some rhinestones open. That little guy right there. Put a big guy right there. And a big one right there. And there's our card. And that's what it looks like to color in behind as a background on our designer series paper. And then I just tuck the ribbon through the little hole and frayed it a little bit. And then this is the card that I used for my inspiration. So there's two different variations of our card. Oh, that one's got a glare. Sorry, it's in a protective sleeve. Let me pop it out so it's easier to see. There we go. So there's the cards. I like them both. Or a third option is to color the images with however you want to color it. So lots and lots that you could do with that card, with that designer series paper. It would be fun. And that stamp set is called Sending Smiles. And there's like across the miles. Becky, we've used this one on in our card class. So across the miles, all the good luck your way, sunshine to brighten your day, love and big hugs, birthday wishes, a note of thanks, a card to say hello, and comfort and strength. So lots of fun little things. And so there's that. That's our card for tonight. I hope to see you guys again soon. Remember all the fun stuff going on. So have a great week, and I will see some of you Saturday, and I'll see the rest of you. I will have a live video Memorial Day evening at 8 o'clock. Have a good night. Have a good week. Stay dry, stay warm, stay safe. Bye-bye.